Shalom.
Shalom.
We're coming at you here with a sit down here. Got the brother Kashab with me, Mr. Makim. You know, we're with GMS New Orleans. But before we get started, we're going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the sons of Yakin, pushing the shoot, Rush Shalom. Keep pushing, Shalom. So yeah, we're going to get into it, man. You know, it's coming down the pipeline. You know, you got Esau Edom cooking up something. You know, he loves playing on this, the T word, you know, trying to make you a public enemy number one. You know, and that's just one of the small things he got cooking. But there's a whole lot of stuff this man got going on, man. And he's ready to bring hell down on you Israelites, man. You know, you so-called Negro Latinos and Native Americans. You know, so we're going to get into it, man, because we got to come out here and warn you people. Even though y'all refuse to listen, but we still got to do our job and bring it out to you, man. You know, no matter what, whether you hear or whether you forbear it or whatever, you know. Whether you take it, you like it, or you dislike it, don't matter. We're going to do our part. Well, you go ahead and get started, bro.
That's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 1. It says, moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest. Eat this roll and go speak unto the house of Israel.
God, that's what you're looking at now. You're seeing the men on the highways and byways, you know, we ate this roll, these scriptures, man. And we're going to the house of Israel, man, and telling you, you know, we telling you about the kingdom. We telling you about who the devil is. You know, we telling you about how we're going to get salvation. You know, who's our Redeemer. All of the above, man. So we preaching this. And you people out here refuse to listen, man. And when I'm saying you people, I'm talking about you Israelites only. We don't give a damn about you heathens, man. All right, you got it.
It's verse 2. It says, so I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat the roll. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee.
God, so it says he made us speak.
And he said unto me.
Yeah, so he gave you the order. The Most High does everything, man. He's in control of, you know, who gets this and who don't, man. You know, we didn't have a choice whether we was going to come into this truth or not. You know, he said, I chose you, you didn't choose me, you know. And so here we are, we're fulfilling his will, man. It's all about Yahweh Shem Yahushua will, man.
That's crazy you said that, because I was just thinking earlier, like, man, like, out of all the things to think about right now, you know, you never thought you'd be doing this, you know, right before we came out here. Like, man, you know, it's just the sense of urgency to get out and get to speak the truth with the brothers, you know, knowing that we had that unction from the Holy One. Right?
Yeah, because think about it, like, we all come from all different walks of life, different parts. Hell, I even came from all the way from Alabama and just end up over here, you know? You know? You know, I mentioned when I was working on the road, traveling and shit, different states, but we all came together at this one time to pull to work. You know, brothers came at different times, but we all together here now, you know, and we doing the will, man. And it's not because we wanted to, it's because we were made to do it. But once you get into it, you want to do it then, you know? Once you awaken it to you, so.
That's the sweetness.
Yeah,
You eat the roll, and that was the sweetness. You want to get down to it.
Yeah, good.
But it's right. It's about to say it. It says, then I did eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. And he said unto me, Son of man, go, get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak my words unto them.
God, so we speaking the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, not our own words. You know, we didn't write this Bible, you know, and we ain't definitely adding to it. We ain't got our own, you know, breakdowns of what we think it should be. Or you know what? Let's add the book of what's that? The Emerald Tablets, that Egyptian shit. You know, you know, we speaking the words that's in this Bible, man. You know, and it's all through the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. And it said, I want to touch on that sweetness. Yeah, and it is sweet, man. You know, we found out we was gonna get the kingdom. You know, that we the chosen people. You know, that's the real sweet part of it, man. You know, we're gonna soon be ruling forever and ever, never die. You know, so that's the sweetness, and we preach that too. So we don't always preach the bitterness. You know, we preach the sweetness too, man.
And this is verse 4. I'm gonna read it again. It says, and he said unto me, Son of man, go get thee unto the house of Israel and speak my words unto them. All right, and in NLT it says, give my people Israel and give them my message. You know, so it's a message that we giving you, that we warning you about what's to come, man. All right, is verse 5, it says, "For thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech and of a hard language, but to the house of Israel."
God. Yeah, like it says, hey, we are not sent to a strange speech, man, but to the house of Israel. You know, like we keep driving the point home, man. You know, we only here to, you know, wake up the elect, man. You know, and not all of Israel this time.
Yeah.
You know, because, you know, y'all niggas had y'all shot, you know, because when you get down to it, the majority of Israel want to stay here in Babylon. You know, you want to stay under the rule of the so-called white man and all his BS, man. But there's a remnant inside of Israel, man, who's ready to get the hell out of here. You know? And they actually taking these words in, man, and actually, you know, getting out on the highways and byways, or, you know, taking notes, you know, going through the, writing the breakdowns, you know, going over precepts, where the case may be, man. You know, but they actually believe in this, you know, that this message is, man, that we pushing out.
Is verse 6, it says, "Not too many people of a strange speech and of a hard language, whose words thou canst not understand, surely had I sent thee to them, they would have hearkened unto thee."
God. So yeah, we would have got sent, you know, out to the Edomites, you know, which they taking that thing. You can't tell them that they ain't the people over in Israel, you know.
Right.
You know, so we used to go to Moab, Ammon, and all that. They would have soaked it up.
Oh yeah.
It'd be thousands of them out here, you know, in garments out here, you know.
And that's how you know who the real people are. Because just look at them nowadays. You got Ishmael. As soon as they Hashemah, like, you know, they kneeling on the with the little piece
on the little rug, the carpet
rug,
shit. They got prayer rug or some shit. They
praying 20 times a day, man, and they're not even the real people. But often Israel is referred to as the hard neck, the stiff neck people, man. You know, the rebellious house.
Good, and that's, you know, like if we was going to anybody else, man, they would just take this and run with it, man.
Yep.
You know, we'd have been out here if it had been the heathens, you know. But not with Jake, man. Jake gonna fight it tooth and nail, man, down to the end, you know.
Yep. That's verse 7. It says, "But the house of Israel would not hearken unto thee, for they would not hearken unto me. For all the house of Israel are impudent and hard-hearted."
Yeah, these so-called Negroes and Latinos and Native Americans, especially these damn Negroes, man, they extra hard-headed, you know. You know, they refuse to be heard. Instead, they ain't gonna listen to the Most High. So he said, "I know he ain't gonna listen to y'all," you know. And, you know, and they, you know, as a people, which we all seen his work before, you know, coming back during the reincarnation. But Jake actually seen the works coming out of Egypt and stuff like that, man. And he seen, you know, the hell that the Most High could put on people, and he still refused to listen.
Yeah.
You know what? They went and built the calf soon as Moses went away.
Yeah.
You know, on the mountain. Yeah.
First thing that they did, man.
Soon as he turned his back, them niggas started getting gold together and build that calf, man. You know, and these the same knuckleheads today, man. You know, so they impudent and hard-hearted, man. Jake ain't gonna listen to nothing, man. Jake got his own mind set up how the kingdom should be, how to get to the kingdom, you know, and everything else, you know, included in that, man.
Yeah.
You know, Jake just want to do things his fucking way when you get down to it.
Yeah.
You know.
Now this verse 8, I'm gonna read it in the NLT. Is in the KJV first though. It says, "Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces, and their foreheads strong against their foreheads." And in the NLT it says, "But I have made you as obstinate and hard-hearted as they are." It says, verse 9, "I have made your forehead as hard as the hardest rock, so don't be afraid of them or fear their angry looks, even though they are rebels." Right?
You got it, bro. You speak on it.
And you know the Lord has hardened, you know, our heads just as He hardened you, man, to go and speak this word to you and warn you what's coming to you. You know.
Yeah, because Jake is a rebellious house, man.
Yeah.
You know, we can go down line for line, precept, and Jake still ain't gonna believe it. You know, he just gonna, you know what? That ain't what I believe. That ain't how I was taught. You know, I don't feel that way. You know. So, hey, like I said, we knew this once we got into this thing. The Most High brought us into this thing that, hey, he said these niggas ain't gonna listen to y'all. They hard-headed. you know, they just gonna do whatever the hell they want to do. You know, so eventually he's just gonna have to put their hands down,
Yeah.
and you know, and we ain't feel no type of way about that.
Yeah.
You know, matter of fact, we be steady throwing curses on you niggas, you know, and asking and pleading that the Most High kill you niggas even faster.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's right, brother.
You know.
That's right.
Good.
That's verse 10. It says, moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, all my words that I shall speak unto thee, receive in thine heart and with thine ears.
Yeah, and that's what we did, man. We received it in our heart and our mind, man. You know, as soon as we got this road, we ate it, actually digested it, and believed it. You know, you were like, well, maybe, you know, he wasn't really dealing with Israel. No, we know all that, man.
Right.
We know from the scriptures, man. You know, he showed us through the Spirit. You know what it is, like line in black and white, whether it's in the scriptures, secular history, all that, man. You know, and we heard it and we ran with it, you know, and we're still here, you know.
That's verse 11. It says, and go, get thee to them of the captivity, and unto the children of thy people, and speak unto them, and tell them, thus said Yahweh, thy power, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear.
Yeah, whether you niggas want to hear us or not, man, we still gonna do our part. You know, like I was bringing out earlier, man, we're gonna come out here, like I say, in season, out of season, man. You know, we're gonna give it to you rough some days. Some days it's gonna be a little light. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You might get a gentle message. You know what I'm saying? For a few minutes. You know.
Yeah.
But for the most part, you niggas gonna get it rough. Cause Jake like to be talked to rough in any kind of way, man. So that's how we gonna give it to you, man. You know, whether you hear or forbear it, man. It don't even matter. Let's see. Yes, we did. Yeah, I guess you can skip on down.
Let me drop down to 17.
Can.
Now this is Ezekiel 3:17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
You got it, bro.
Yeah, and as ultimately, you know, as ambassadors of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, you know, our main duty is to warn Israel what's to come. All right, through the it's in Corinthians, knowing the terror of the Lord.
Oh, dissuade men.
Dissuade men, because the Lord is getting ready to do a lot of terrible things, man. All right, about to see great famine, great death. All right, great earthquakes. You know. Man, the Lord is getting ready to truly visit this place himself, man. And we are constantly warning you about these things that's to come, all right? And you ought to take heed, all right? But a lot of you Israelites, man, especially you 2/3, going to try to take heed till when it's too late, all right? When that warning is no longer on the board, all right? This is going to be straight judgment out here for you people, man.
Yeah, and like I said, like the brother just brought the precept out, man. It said, give them warning from me.
Yeah.
It ain't us. You know, we ain't sitting back and just sitting back all throughout the week on these conference calls and just say, how can we tweak the scriptures, you know, and make them believe that, you know, this coming from us.
Yeah.
No, we saying it's all coming from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, it's in black and white. But you niggas just throw your hands up at it, throw your hands, you want to argue about silly shit, you know. Something that got nothing to do with your salvation, man.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, and that's what we warning, you know, from him, saying, hey, the MOTB is here. It ain't mandatory, but it's here. You know, the brain MOTB is in, you know, in works. They're getting ready to get their approval from the FDA, you know, here soon.
And I literally was supposed to do that lesson today on the race to the brain implants, man, because they got at least 4 or 5 different companies out here competing, all right, to give you the MOTB, all right, in your forehead, man. They got one company that just got approved by the FDA.
Oh, okay, yeah, kind of. I didn't know they did it already.
Yeah, they just got approved. I mean, like maybe a couple of days ago.
Oh, well, shit, is it?
So we warning you what's to come, man.
Yeah.
You know, the MOTB is not sin. It's not an embargo. All right, they were getting ready to put something in you, man. And what we wanting you to do is not to take it. You know, that's a warning from the Most High. All right, according to Revelations 14:9, you go read that, and it's clear as day what's gonna happen to you if you do. You know.
Yeah. And like you're saying, it's just that simple, man.
Yeah.
You know, we ain't, making it a whole big essay about it or nothing.
Yeah.
We telling you, like, look, the MOTB is here. You know, the brain MOTB is approved already.
Mm-hmm.
It's still going on trials. And if you take it, your ass gonna die. It's just that simple, Jake.
Yeah.
You know? You know, you ain't got no fucking, what they call it, a master's or a doctor's degree or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to get that, you ain't gotta be a rocket scientist. You know, like, this shit is plain to the ones that know it and believe. Oh shit, I'm about to knock it down. Good.
Keep
Let me
going.
get it. 18, yeah.
This verse 18. It says, "When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand."
God, that's what we doing, man. We getting the blood up our hand. You know, telling you to turn back from your wicked ways. You know, go and sin or sin no more. Roughly paraphrasing.
Yeah.
And they stop sinning. Start growing your beard out, just for starters. You know, stop eating all kind of abominational filth, shrimp, crab, lobster. You know, stop committing adultery out here. Stop doing all that. You know, just the simple things, Jake. We can actually keep in this, you know, wicked kingdom, man. You know, the Shabbat, keep that, you know? You know, and the Passover, can't fucking do about the Passover, you know?
One of the most important things.
Yeah, right? Keeping that, the correct one anyway, you know? And you niggas, man, you just don't want to deal with it, man. But like I said, we're going to do our part. We're going to get it off our chest and push the word of Yahweh Shem, man. So we can say, look, Lord, we gave all our best. You know, we did exactly what you said to do. You know, ultimately, at the end of the day, it's up to him whether we get delivered or not. But he say, hey, we told you niggas, you know, you can't put that on us, you know, when judgment come down on you.
Yeah, it's verse 19. It says, "Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity. But thou hast delivered thy soul."
God, and that's what it's all about, bro. You know, we come out here for the nation of Israel. But when it get down to it, we out here for ourselves, man. You know, we trying to get our shit delivered. You know, because we know and actually believe all the hell that's coming. You know, the famines, Jacob's trouble. You know, Jacob's trouble alone should scare your ass enough to get you in line. You know.
Yeah, you should be doing everything in your power to get in the Lord's good graces, man. You know, brothers say all the time, it's about not when even you know the brothers that's in the body, you know, not even when you're on the camera, but off the camera, you know. You gotta fear the Lord, man, ultimately. Because, I mean, I know I can speak for this brother and myself, you know, as well as the other brothers in the camp, you know, we fear the Lord, man. And the Lord is getting ready to do something terrible out here, man. He said a time like never before. But we steady constantly sending these warnings out to you to take heed to, man. You know?
Kind of, say fear is a great motivator.
Yeah.
You know, it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know, to men in their right mind it is, you know. But Jake, you know, fear man out here. You know, I'm talking about the 2/3 of Jake, man. You know, they fear what Esau can do. You know, take the check away from him, take the bag, you know. But they're not afraid of the true power, man. They kill what? Mind, body, and soul. You know what I'm saying?
You can cut off your complete existence.
Exactly. Just
instead of going back to the spirit world, he can just kill your spirit, man.
Yeah, right.
How scary is that?
Tell you, just like the brother say, just erase your whole existence, man. You know?
Yeah.
you was a thought, you know?
Yeah.
And you was there, and that's it, bro. Yeah, 19.
This verse 20. It says.
You ready?
It's verse 20. It says, "Again, when a righteous man doth turn from his righteousness and commit iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block before him, he shall die. Because thou hast not given him warning, he shall die in his sin, and his righteousness which he had done shall not be remembered. But his blood will I require at thine hand."
So yeah, we gotta tell you wicked niggas, man. You know, about all your iniquities. And then we even tell you about the stumbling blocks out right here. You know, that's out here. We tell you what, you know,
the snares, the traps, that they putting out.
Yeah, that what's his face? Like we was going to the MOTB. You know, that's part of it. You know, and then you got the whole big lie that's saying Yahweh Shai is a so-called white man.
Right.
You know, that's a big stumbling block for
Right.
Jake, you know, and that we the chosen people, that's another one. Where niggas can't seem to believe or wrap their head around, you know.
So you telling me we the chosen people?
Yeah.
Nah, ain't no way.
Yeah, right?
Ain't no way, nah.
You
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah, nah, ain't no way, bro.
Yeah, let me see that. What is it?
Yeah.
You know? So all that, you know, we have to tell you all that, man, in order to get the blood off our hands, man. You know, so we get in the clear. And that's what we do. Ain't no secret, man. We tell you niggas what you need to know in order to receive salvation. You know, you can watch, whether it's this video or any brothers from GMS, man, they gonna tell you the same thing. They laying it out there. We ain't charging you for no breakdowns, you know? We ain't, you know, spoon feed you. I'm gonna give you a little bit of breakdown here.
Right.
You know, come back and holler at me next week and I'll give you the rest of it. None of that, you know. We just, whatever we freely give, man, you know? You know,
It was freely given to us.
I was just thinking that I couldn't get it out there. So,
Freely given to us, so we
Yeah,
give it
okay.
freely back, man.
that's right, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if I could add too,
You
you
got
know, like the Lord said, it's in the NLT, the Lord gonna hold us responsible if we don't warn the people.
Mm-hmm.
So that's our duty, our main duty, all right, as men of the Lord, all right, the prophets, you know, is to warn you people, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because, hey, if we don't warn you, then the Lord gonna kill us,
Come.
you know?
It says, but his blood will I require at thine hand.
Yeah,
So the Lord want blood, man.
Yeah.
You know, so this is deadly serious, Jake.
yeah.
You know?
Working for the King of the universe.
That's it. Good.
Yep. Now this verse 21.
I guess we'll kill it at that one. You can break it down.
I'm gonna read it in the NLT. All right?
Okay.
It says, "But if you warn righteous people not to sin, and they listen to you and do not sin, they will live, and you will have saved yourself too." All right. So ultimately, all right, when like said in Matthew, angels rejoice over one sinner, man,
Mm-hmm.
that convert and be converted. All right, back to the true gospel. All right. You know, so ultimately, that's what we are here for. All right, and we know only a portion of Israel is gonna get it. All right, that 1/3 in 144,000, man. Those are the only ones that's gonna be saved, and that's the only fruit that's meet for repentance, man. You know, so if you actually have an ear to hear, all right, and an eye to see what this word is truly about, all right, and you are able to filter it through the scriptures, then obviously you're taking heed to the warning. So you need to get on your job, man. All right? Do your diligence, man. Because if you don't, you're going to be destroyed for that. All right? Tarrying, all right? Not maximizing your talent, man.
Yeah, and that's part of that warning, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you niggas running out of time.
Yeah.
And when I say niggas, I'm talking about all you tribes.
Yeah.
You know? Time is, I mean, fastly approaching to that day where you're going to see these troops out here on these streets, and it's going to be fucking hell to pay, you know? So, if you got nothing else to add, bro, I'll go ahead and close it up.
No, that's it, all right?
Okay, yeah, gun. So, hey, look. Hey, we pray this video was edifying, and we're going to go and get out of here. Before we do, we're going to give all praise and glory to
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem,
Dash. Give honors to the apostles, elders, great millstone. Peace and blessings to the sons of Yakim. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.